Well, hello, this is Susan for SLC Aquatics coming to y'all live tonight. And again, my program that I use has done it to me again. I was trying to go live and it says that I needed to create a new stream. So one day I'm going to figure this out and I'm not going to have any more problems with scheduling my streams in advance, and looks like I need a little adjustment here on my uh, green screen, but I hope it's not too snowy. Let me see if I can go into my filters, go into my chroma key. For some reason I'm not there. That's so weird. I don't know. I guess I'm on the wrong camera. Oh, I am. There I am. I think that looks a little better. Took out some of the frying. But I understand that Corey McElroy from Aquarium Co-op is the guest on um, Rika Stan's channel tonight. So I didn't expect to have too many people out tonight. But I'm excited. I'm going to go ahead and go with a live stream for a little while. And just let everybody know that my fish room is looking better, and I am excited because I sold some fish on Friday night, and possibly will also be selling my flash pleco to a young man locally here when he gets a tank set up. And I was able to work on the 10-gallon that had the Corydoras and the platies in it, and that big ball of moss. I was able to separate those Cory cats out, and did some small water changes on Wednesday in the 20 long. And so I put a breeding trio of my grandbaby Cory cats that James brought to me from Illinois, and put a breeding trio in with the colony of guppies that I have. And my colony of guppies is starting to showing blue again. Hello, Danny. How are you doing? Good to see you. I know everybody's real busy this evening, and Corey's over on Rika Stan's channel, so I didn't expect to have a big crowd here tonight, but I am excited about selling a whole colony of endlers last weekend, and I emptied out that tank so that I could put my other Cory cats in that tank, and maybe I'll be selective and put another breeding trio of my guppies in there with those Cory cats. And I was able to treat the 10-gallon with the platies in it. I did almost a 90% water change, and I used a natural, I believe it's I can't remember the brand right now, but it is a natural medication for ick. And they really didn't have ick. They had some kind of like a frost burn from the temperatures getting too cold on them outside before I got them inside. So soon I'll be able to house those platies either in the 29 or the 55. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them. Some of the girls are real heavy and need to give birth, and I hope that they will give birth once they get established in their own environment. They are in a 10-gallon with some plants, but there's no substrate right now. And it's so that I can keep an eye on things and keep the water changed, keep the bottom vacuumed, because when you start treating fish, you know, you don't know if there's going to be any parasite or any worming of slough off. So you want to be able to vacuum that bottom of that glass really well. But anyway, I'm excited about that, and my Shelleys that I got from Billy Self are doing really well. Congrats on the sale. Cleaning up the fish room is such a nice feeling. I'm working tonight, lurking and listening. Well, thank you for listening and lurking. I appreciate you logging in here and supporting me. I hope I don't bore you too much, but thank you for my congratulations as well. Also, my very special guest on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern is going to be Chattanooga Ed. So he's going to be my special guest on Thursday evening, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. And we haven't discussed what we're going to be doing yet, but I'm excited because he's just a super guy and he has such a busy schedule. And um, anyways, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a tour of any of his guppies because I really need to see his guppies. I might want to get some of his guppies. And also outside, I broke down the 20-gallon tub and the 40-gallon tub. The 40-gallon tub still has some plants in it, and I've got to take the plants out of the aquaponics filter on the 150-gallon goldfish tub because I need to repot them and get them reestablished again into soil because all summer long they've been in nothing but water. So that I have to do. The goldfish are growing like crazy and they're still eating really well, so I haven't started feeding them their fall and winter foods yet. They'll stop eating when it gets and stays close to the 50s. They stay down towards the bottom, so they really don't come up for food. But I do want to work with that a little bit. I want to clean up the porch a little bit. I may lower the water level and get my husband to help me rotate the pond so that I can actually do some different setups. Daniel keeping fish. Good evening, Susan. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing tonight or this morning or tonight? I know Corey's over on Rika Stan's channel, so I'm not going to have many logging on tonight. Everybody's over there getting to know a little bit more about Corey and behind the scenes Corey because anyway, Rika Stan does a really good job in interviewing, and I'm so glad for this interview. I should have scheduled something probably, I don't know how long they're going to go. I don't know if they're going to go 1 or 2 hours. So I'll go over there and catch the rerun or the replay if they're still live when I log off. So I was just telling Danny at Danny Does Life that I did sell some fish on Friday, a whole colony, so I was able to empty a 10-gallon, and I was able to get the cories out of the temporary housing that I had, the platies and the cories and this big ball of Java moss into their own homes, and I split my cories up into 2 tanks. So I put a breeding trio in my 20 long with my colony of guppies, and I did pick out a couple deceased guppies, a female one day, and the next day I found a young juvenile male that had been deceased. Hello, Dina, everything aquatic. Afternoon, everyone. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? And Clara Hogan. Hi, Clara. Good to see you. Yeah, I sold some fish on Friday, a whole colony of the swordtail endlers, and the young man said that he had only lost, I think, 1 male. Hello, Melvin, Rep Melvin Reef. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Oh, excuse me, got a tickle. And so I sold those fish, was able to separate the temporary home in the 10-gallon. The Corys were, I put a breeding trio in my 20 long, and then I put a breeding trio and a juvenile over in the 10 that I emptied. But I also did a good water change and gravel substrate vac there, and I did a water change in the 20 long because I did find two deceased guppies, and they were juveniles, they weren't adults. And the tank is still cycling. It has just a trace of nitrates, so the ammonia level is probably still peaking at different times, and I just need to catch it when it does peak and do a water change. Honestly, I'm irritated with Facebook. They started with showing my store at closed, and now all of my posts are gone except for the pinned post. Oh my goodness. What are they doing? And then that's terrible, Dina. I need to pay attention to what they're doing on mine. Of course, I don't sell like you do, but sometimes my page and my club group are acting a little funny. But I've had a real busy week, and I've kind of been popping in and out of different chats of different live streams. And I really do hope that works out soon. Hey, Jess at Maine's Tails, Fur and Fins, how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the live stream. Brandon at Maple Street Aquatics shared this out. Hello, Susan. Thank you again. OBS software is pretty much becoming its own studio, connected to YouTube or wherever I want to connect to. But you can't really schedule things in advance, because when you want to go start streaming, it says you must manage your broadcast and schedule a broadcast before you can go live. So still having some bugs to work out there. Thank you all for finding me and joining me. Finoski's Tanks is here. Mark at Big Easy Support Group. It's not easy being Big Easy. Good to see you all. Is it free, Daniel? Let's see. Power Director, Clara. What editor does everyone use? Daniel uses Power Director. I use Wondershare Filmora, and I also use iMovie on my iPhone. iMovie is free on your iPhone. Melvin Reeves says, hi Susan of SLC Aquatics, I'm doing good. I just got done shooting my video of me setting up the 20-gallon tall rosy red minnows river tank. I just have to edit it on KindMaster. That is so exciting, Melvin. I'm so glad that you're finally getting water in your tanks. I never thought about, until I was ready to put fish in it, I never thought about setting up my tanks dry. I just didn't. I don't know why. I just thought that I should put water in them. But when you set your tanks up dry and play with your aquascapes a little bit, it's so exciting. Daniel Keeping Fish is saying there is a free version, but it has a watermark. So his is I think around 5. Is that francs per month? I'm not very good on money exchange. Clara says, very good. Thanks for the info. You're very welcome. The new feature in OBS allows you to manage a broadcast, and it also has a live chat box. But I can't respond in the chat box. I'd have to go onto my phone to watch it. So, but the fish room is shaping up. My shellies are doing fine. They are spreading out and burying their shells in the sand. It's so much fun watching them rearrange the aquarium. I do need to add another inch of pool filter sand, so I will be shopping for some more pool filter sand and washing it out real good and adding that to their tank. And they're still in there with a colony of guppies from Bob Kaler, his salmon skin magenta deltas. Daniel says, I took a 50-mile round trip to Glasgow today to visit my favorite fish stores. Didn't know they all shut on Tuesdays. Oh, Daniel, well, I do hope that you still enjoyed your drive. Clara says, oh, that's not too bad. And that's on PC, right? And according to Daniel, I do believe you can get a lot of apps on your computer anymore that you used to be able to just get on your phone. Yeah, that is disappointing, but I still hope you had an enjoyable ride. So anybody got anything new going on in their fish rooms besides Melvin? Melvin set up his his 20-gallon tall rosy red minnows river tank. I still have three 10 gallons behind me. Two of them are housing my pink pastel guppies, and they're more like a grass guppy. And then one tank had the swordtail endlers in it with ivory mystery snails, and I took the colony of endlers and took them downstairs because I was selling them, and they did sell. And then I've only left it half full with no filtration, no water movement or anything. And there's been some snails hatching out. Some of them are ram's horn snails and some of them are mystery snails. And so I'm going to do a water change. The substrate in that aquarium is 1.5 inches of crushed coral. So I'm thinking about removing the crushed coral and rinsing it really well and laying it out on cookie sheets and letting it air dry, and then bagging the crushed coral back up, and then maybe putting some gravel substrate into that aquarium. Daniel, keeping fish, I did something similar a few years ago. Stores were out of business, or we couldn't even find at a building at that location. Oh, that is so disappointing. Yeah, we must visit our local fish stores, our box stores, to keep them in business. And we want to keep everybody in the hobby as much as possible. We just don't know what the future holds for us. And if things, I guess, get really bad and stores close, we, the hobbyists, are going to be the ones who have to maintain product and species. I imagine, we might have to step up, but let's support while we can. Jess at Maine's Tails Fur and Fans, I haven't caught your aquatic morning show the last two mornings, and I apologize for that. It's still a lot on my plate here, and we're trying to get things straightened out. We had 2 funerals last week and 2 service calls that ended up one of them lasted 3 days. So anyway, and then over the weekend I got to play with some videography and some photography. So we had a birthday celebration for our minister of music, and so I was the photographer and videographer, and everybody's just been so excited. Those that didn't get to make it, when they saw the videos and the photos, they said it made them feel like they were there. So I'm glad. That's what you want to do. You want to capture the event so that when others look at your work, they feel like they're there. Excuse me. Daniel is answering everything aquatic and said, nightmare. That was my treat to myself. Wee fishing trip and a banana milkshake, and McDonald's were out of shakes. Grr. Isn't that terrible? I'm going to tell my husband, because here we always we'll pull up to a McDonald's, ask for a milkshake or an ice cream cone, and they'll tell us that their ice cream machine is down every time we pull up. Melvin says, I'm excited too, Susan. So it's a series of setting up tanks for beginners and well-established hobbyist vlogging style. Very exciting, Melvin. I can't wait to see them. Daniel Keeping Fish says, would love to watch your morning show, Jess, but normally working when I'm not visiting closed LFSs. I know it's not funny, forgive me. But anyway, it's rough, and we gotta get out there and be proactive. So, anybody got anything else new happening in their fish rooms? My blue-eyed lemon plecos, I have 4, are maturing. It looks like I have 2 males and 2 females. So I may have to separate them or put them in a larger aquarium, because now they're very skittish when I come up to the front of the tank. And I try my hardest in keeping stem plants in that aquarium. They either uproot them or they melt. So I've tried adding some Aquarium Co-op Easy Green, and it's just, I guess, I don't know what it is. It has 2 inches of pool filter sand, and that aquarium right now is having a bacterial bloom. I spoke to Dina last week about it, and she said that she told me why you have a bacteria bloom, and then with the green water. Triple J's Aquatics is in the house. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream tonight. I was catching everybody up on what I've been doing, dropping in to hit the like, and hope everyone is having a fish-tastic night. Yes, and Jess, Enrico, and Rocco, I am getting excited about the Fish Fam Merry or Happy Fishmas that starts November the 1st. I know everybody's excited about going to Dallas, I think it's Dallas, Texas, for Aquashella on Halloween, and I can't wait to see some of the costumes everyone's going to be wearing. If you're going, you know, you can put a hands up or something and saying, I'm going to Aquashella, Dallas. Nothing new in the fish room, Dina says, but running a sale this week. Some products are on sale, and store-wide have discounts up to 20% off applied when checking out. Well, let me go over and see if I can pull that up. I don't know if I can. I'm going to try. And gotta pull up my web. Everything Aquatic. Let me see. There it is. Okay. Think I've caught everyone and liked their channel. Yes, thank you for showing love for love. There we go. I gotta transform it to fit the screen. Okay, here we go. And I hope my audio carries over. This is Everything Aquatics website. It is everythingaquatic.net. And save up to 20% off now through Saturday, October the 17th. Why have a single day of sales? Enjoy discounts through Sunday, October the 17th in our Columbus Day sale. Thank you, Dina. Take your time shopping. Discounts automatically applied when checking out. Savings range from 5 to 20% off regularly priced products. Wonderful. Oh, I forgot to try the chat now. Yeah. My name and email. Everybody knows my email. Okay. And then I'm going to start the chat. Dina. Hello. Can I help you find something? And I said, I'm interested in live plants. Oh, did y'all hear that? Let's see. Melvin saying hi. Yes, everybody show love for love. Dina's stuff is always mint too. Yes, it is. She says house plants. Ha ha. Don't have any live plants or fish at this time, only dry goods. I said, LOL, thanks, dear, back to the show. That was fun. That was definitely fun. That was fun. Now, where's the store? Oh, shop. Okay, over here. Is everybody with me? Got you back. Very awesome and cool, Susan. So that's how you can experience the chat now on her website. She's got all kinds of things. Oh, her Rapashi's on sale. I might need to get some, let me see. I don't see any of the bottom. It's the morning wood she has. I use the morning wood. Oh, you switched it to live chat. Got you back, and very awesome and cool, Susan. Thank you all. So she's got lots of things over there, so go check her out. She'll have to put her own link in because I can't chat right now. But as far as Susan for SLC Aquatics, I wanted to let everybody know that my special guest on Thursday evening at 4 p.m. Central and 5 p.m. Eastern is none other than Chattanooga Ed, and I'm excited to have him as my special guest on Thursday. And I want to let everybody know that I will be closing out the hashtag Fish Fam and Guest series uh, the end of October, October the 28th. I will be closing that series out. I still will be going live. I'm supposed to be sharing collabs with Diego of Petsonics, and we haven't gotten our schedule together yet, but I will still be going live every Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. East Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's my regular spot. And on Thursdays, I'm going to just be a collab host, co-host on Petsonics, and we will rotate sometimes from Petsonics to Susan for SLC Aquatics. We will take turns collabing each other's channel, and looking forward to new and exciting things there with Petsonics and multiple aquariums. I'm not sure which one. I think he's taken the multiple aquarium store down for right now, and he's starting to magnify again on Petsonics. And he has moved from Illinois into South Carolina, so he's in a new environment, has new clientele, and I believe he's been applying at some local fish stores. So I don't know, I haven't heard from him, so got to be caught up and be updated. Um, Thank you, Dina, for posting your business website. I have all Repashy fish formulas. Try searching for just Repashy. Okay, I will. Thank you. I wanted to try that new, it's not new, it's new to me, the other bottom feeder formula. Melvin says, so in the future, I would like to start breeding fish like platies, rosy red minnows, celestial pearl danios, and zebra danios. Very good, Melvin. If you have the right environment for every one of them, they're going to breed for you. Just make sure your fry has plenty of floating plants for cover, and they won't get eaten by the adult fish. Platies, I'm having a little problems breeding mine. My females are getting pregnant, but I don't see any fry. So I don't, maybe not have enough cover for the fry, or they might be reabsorbing their fry, which live bearers can. Now, rosy red minnow is an egg layer. They scatter their eggs. You might want to put some spawning mops in for them, and your celestial pearl danios and your zebra danios as well. Just put some spawning mops in there because I believe they are egg scatterers. Dan Slee is in the house. Hello, my brother Dan. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. I'm hoping that you are doing well this evening. And everybody's saying hi back to you. Yep. Daniel Keeping Fish complimented Everything Aquatics on all of her stuff being really top-notch quality. Yes, and her packaging is great also. And she usually ships quickly, and I think the longest I've had to wait was a week. But sometimes, oh, I am so sorry. Sometimes it's just a couple days. I forget what days are her best days to place an order. Dan says, for live bearers, one trick always works for me is make sure there's cover and not just floating plants, moss, or plants near the middle. Bottom works best. That's so true. Whether it's live plants or plastic plants, having them in the substrate, and because fry will go everywhere. They'll be down towards the bottom, up towards the top, in the middle section, and unless you can have the remove the mother after giving birth and put her back in. Like sometimes I put my breeding female in a tank by herself with some like Cory cats after she's given birth so that she can rest up before adding her back in a week or two back into the main breeding aquarium. Unless a large order, shipping is the next business day. Awesome. Thank you, Dan, for that. And Melvin says, "Oh, okay then, Dan Slee. Thanks for the advice." Dan Slee says, "Yep, the fry don't automatically just go to the top, so floating plants doesn't always work." And that's so true. As they get older, they'll get to the top and kind of hang out around the top. Where are you based, Dina? She's in Oregon, Clara, and I think that's your name. Yes, Clara. And Dina, I forgot to ask you, do you ship to the UK? Daniel says, which is to say, never bought anything being in the UK, but always got good feedback about your stuff in the Fish Tank Addicts days. All right. Yep. So, does anybody know whether or not Cory and Rika Stan are still going? That is so sweet. Um, what else? Closing out the Fish Fam Mom series. Matter of fact, probably after Chattanooga ad. So I said the 28th, but Thursday the 14th right now is my last Thursday Fish Fam and guest series live stream. Okay, Dan says when I joined this stream they were not long ago. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay. I can ship internationally, but it is up to the receiving country to accept the import. Awesome. Nice, Clara. Such a beautiful country. Loved visiting years ago. Clara, yeah, sure would be, sure would there be custom charges. That's probably part of the process. I've shipped to Ireland, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada the most. Cool. And I think the last time Dina was on my show, I think she said for over 10 years she's been in business. And before COVID, the last 5 years, it was pretty much supporting her. Then she's gone through some changes, and of course, COVID brought price hikes like crazy on merchandise and whew, made it hard. But she's still flourishing. Daniel Keeping Fish, still got your mug pride of place on my big tank, Susan. Sneak it into a video when I can in one of my favorite Fish Fam items. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I guess I could advertise my Zazzle store a little bit if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. All right, taking you all over to my Zazzle store. Susan for SLC Aquatics Store. And here are my products. Coffee mug for $15.95. Now, one thing I like about Zazzles is they run their own promo codes. As you see right now, everything is 20% off right here on this page. But I wait till the mugs get to be 60% off, and then I buy a whole bunch of them. As you see, there's golf balls, there's a credit card bottle opener, there is an SLC Aquatics button, There is a koozie, a can cooler. There is a tote bag for $9.95. The hoodie, y'all have seen the hoodie. I've had the hoodie on. They come in different colors. Mine's navy blue that I have, but this one's gray here. And the SLC Aquatics magnet, and the stainless steel water bottle. That's really nice. And also have a polo shirt and an apron. And the apron comes in 3 colors. Comes in yellow, khaki, and white. So anybody want to go over there and shop away. Right now everything's 20% off, but Zazzles at different times will run different promo discounts, and you can even pick a design. Thank you for reconnecting, OBS. Getting ready to close out, I do believe. There's not very many here tonight. So much going on everywhere. I thank you for being with me tonight. I'm so glad that you all came by, and I really appreciate you supporting Susan for SLC Aquatics, #FishFamMom, touching lives one fish at a time. I hope you all have a beautiful week, and don't forget to come by and check out Chattanooga Ed. Bring your questions on Thursday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, okay? Thank you for the stream, Dan says, and Melvin. Where can I find those spawning mops at? Melvin, you can make your own out of yarn and a piece of cork or a fishing bobbin. And there are some DIY videos on YouTube, and I believe a few of our Fish Fam community have created them. And remember, Sergeant Tank, he sells them. So y'all be blessed. I love you. I will see you all in chat somewhere else. Until next time, bye.